Hi there. My name is Corey, and this is a numerology code that I think can better help you understand yourself and those around you. And today we're talking about ruling energy of a 2. So the ruling energy is what is the second part of the triangle or second wheel of the tricycle that my brother and I figured out. So if you've been paying attention, you know that we have an emotional core, which is all the digits in your birthday added up, okay? That is 1 plus 1 plus 2. This would be an emotional core of 4 ruled by a 2, and then eventually it turns into staying being ruled by a 2, okay? So that's really what's going to happen here with these ruling energy descriptions is we're going to explain how this 2 can fall in the day and or month and day part of the ruling energy, and also can fall in the year part of the ruling energy, okay? Some cannot make it to the year. The biggest ruling month and day is 9/29, and that equals 20, which is also a 202. But there is nothing bigger than 9/29. However, there are years like 1988, that's 16 plus 10, that makes 26. So there are years that are bigger than 20, but there are no month and days that are bigger than 20. And there are no month and days that are lower than 2. Okay, we have 1-1, we have 1-10, we have 10-1, and 10-10. And there's really no other way to have a ruling energy of 2. Okay, and there's only one way to have a ruling energy of 2 for your year, and that's just the year 2000. Obviously, the year 1001 does it as well, and 1010. But no one is alive from the year 1010, so we're not going to talk about that. But we are going to talk about what it means to be born on January 1st, January 10th, October 1st, or October 10th. You have decided to be part of the select few that are ruled by just this 2. And also everyone born in the year of 2000s, which is also Dragon Gang. What up? I'm from 88. Anyway, so once again, there are no good numbers and are no bad numbers. There's just obtuse and acute. This is the most acute version of a ruling energy, and this is just a 2. So, as usual, we like to show you the math on this side of the board, and then the personality traits or science or spirituality, whatever you want to call it, on this side of the board. So if you're ruled by a 2, which is cooperation and balance. And obviously, if you're ruled by a 2, it's just January 1st, January 10th, October 1st, or October 10th. So you just have these 2 1s that create this very basic 2. And then obviously, if it's your year ruling experience, so it'll be just the year 2000, which is just a 2. But 2 is all about cooperation and balance. 2 is the first omnisexual number, because 0 is feminine and 1 is masculine, and then 2 is our first omni, and then 3 feminine, 4 masculine, 5 omni, 2 and 5 are kind of just like 6 and 9, which are also omni, if you've been paying attention to other videos and stuff that I'm talking about. And it's not a surprise that the first omni or both, sexual number is cooperation and balance. This number is constantly trying to get a good balance for their balance or their cooperation with themselves and others. I probably should have done that this way. I probably should have self pointing to the 2 and then others pointing away. But if this number doesn't have a good balance, nobody will really respect what this person does, but then this person will want to get a lot of respect, and then none of that happens, and then just a bunch of resentment happens. No respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. That's not how you spell it at all. That's scribbles. Anyway, so cooperation and balance is big for the number 2, and basically the more that they can find a way to cooperate better for themselves, the more that they focus on themselves first and then demonstrate what they're trying to do to others, things will go well. But if they try to immediately show others what to do, the self gets neglected. And then because life is just a hologram of who you are, if you don't respect yourself and you don't have any value in yourself, or you're not cooperating and balanced with yourself, no one will want to be balanced and cooperative with you, and then this all just creates resentment. So if you have this too, cooperate for yourself first. That'll balance you to then eventually cooperate with others. I know it looks like a lot of scribbles, but as I always say, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. And if you like what I do, reach out to me. We can do a Zoom call, or I can get you a copy of the book that my brother and I wrote so many years ago. And don't get it from Amazon, get it from me, and reach out to me. And yeah, I am just here to try to teach this to you, to make you better understand it, if you didn't understand any of that. But I think you did. And even if you did or you didn't, like and subscribe. And 2 is all about cooperation and balance. Peace out.